On the whole story, let's put the spotlight on why the rich, the famous and government critics go missing in China. Starting with the latest development. In a sudden move, China sacked its foreign minister Qin Gang and replaced him with his predecessor Wang Yi, just 7 months into the job. Qin Gang had been one of Xi Jinping's favorites. While it might seem like a routine news development, it's not typical in a country like China. Qin Gang has been missing since June 25th. Every time the media asked the government about his whereabouts, they were told it was a health issue or that they did not have enough information.
What is the current situation with Foreign Minister Qin Gang? Why is the minister not attending the BRICS meeting on security affairs next week? And when will he return to public duties? Thank you.
你这个问题我没有可以提供的信息。
No reason was given for his removal. Many speculate that he was also under scrutiny over his alleged extramarital affair with a news presenter. The news of his exit was trending on Chinese social media, but searches regarding him were censored in no time. Now the Chinese government is erasing him from official records as well. Just over a month ago, he met US Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Beijing, but now there's no record of him on the Chinese government website. This silence, the mystery and the usual template are not new in China. High-profile people's sudden disappearance have come to light before. Take Alibaba founder Jack Ma, for instance. He was synonymous with China's business acumen to the world until 2020 when he criticized the country's banking regulation. After that, he too disappeared, and days later, the Chinese government ordered his Ant Group to suspend a planned stock market debut. He later emerged in a video speaking about charity, but not a word on his disappearance. Meng Hongwei, the ex-chief of Interpol, was the first Chinese president of the International Police Organization. His wife had claimed that he was abducted by the Chinese authorities over a political fight, but the Chinese state media reported that he was picked up over corruption charges. Peng Shuai, a former #1 ranked player in women's doubles who won titles at Wimbledon and the French Open, went missing in 2022 for weeks after accusing a top Communist Party leader of sexual assault. Actor Fan Bingbing disappeared for 3 months before the news was released that tax officials said she and her companies owed $130 million. Swedish citizen Gui Minhai disappeared in 2015. He, along with 4 others, went missing after reportedly publishing books critical of the Communist Party. Canadian citizens Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor were detained in China in December 2018, shortly after Canada arrested Meng Wanzhou, the chief financial officer of Chinese telecommunication giant Huawei. China didn't make the news public for a long time. Not to mention, journalist Zhang Jian, who had traveled to Wuhan to report on the impact of COVID lockdown, was also detained and not heard from for several months before being sentenced in December to 4 years in jail. The template is the same. If you criticize the government or pose any threat, you will be picked up. This has been sanctioned by the Chinese law. China's criminal procedure law allows police to legally detain individuals and hold them incommunicado in secret detention for up to 6 months without contact with either their families or legal counsel. As per Human Rights Watch, victims are often violently abducted, denied their right to due legal process and contact with loved ones or lawyers, and they are at high risk of torture while being in custody. Black jail guards routinely subject these detainees to abuses, including physical violence, theft, extortion, intimidation, and deprivation of food, sleep, and medical care.